April 14th, 2025. 37 minutes past midnight. Past midnight. Okay. Hello everyone. This is gonna be my first recording of me talking about myself, my life, and my everyday daily experience. I have no expectation of my video or of this channel. The purpose of me recording, the purpose of me making this recording stuff is just for me to talk about myself, for me to vent after my daily life, and yeah, just some kind of, I don't know, it's for an exchange of talking to someone, some other human. And also, you might already guess that from how I speak, from the word choice that I use, that I'm not a native English speaker. So yeah, I might have bad pronunciation, bad grammar, and also bad vocabulary. So I hope you don't mind it, and hope you, I don't know, enjoy. I don't really know. I just use this to vent about myself. Also, I'm not gonna be using any structure. I'll just rambling about my daily experience. There's no structure, there's no script, and I'm not a really good storyteller. So, am I going round and around, repeating the same story, the same sentence, the same experience, and I might jump around. So, my story might not be in a chronological order. So, I'll probably end up using after and before a lot to signify the chronological order. So, yeah, I don't expect this to be a fancy video, and honestly, I don't think I will put any effort to it. This is like a personal diary, but yeah, I just put it out there. Oh, also, I will tell my story as much that I could tell to the public. I'm not gonna spill my personal info or any details that could track track back to me. But yeah, so I might stutter a lot, and just like I said, there's no structure. I just say what comes to my mind, and I'm not a good speaker, a good storyteller. Okay, and yeah, so for the first video, I want to talk about my experience today. I woke up at noon, like around 11, I think, and my friend invite me for a movie. My friends. So there are multiple people, and yeah, That afternoon, I go to see a movie, and I when I got there to see the movie, I thought that I was late, right? But turns out I was early, even though it was the time that the movie starts. So we arrived like maybe a couple minutes late, so the movie already started. But that's not that much important thing at the early part. As for the movie, I think it's not just for me. You know, I'm not gonna spill what movie it is or how the plot is. 'Cause, yeah, it's just not for me. It is something that some people might enjoy it, but if you have watched a lot of movie, I mean, too many movies, or read a lot of stories, any any fictional pieces of media, that movies might not be your cup of tea because the writing is weak. And I'm not talking this as some kind of movie connoisseur or some kind of elitist, but it's just I don't know. There is a lot of cliche, and it is um easily, what is the word? You can guess what's going to happen, something like that. And yeah, but honestly, if you ask me about the quality itself, the production, it is it has a good production, okay. And after that, we hang around at one of my friend house, at one of my friend home. Honestly, there's not that much that I could tell because they just talk about some things and then I listen. Because I actually more of a listener than a storyteller. Even though sometimes I give my input of a topic, or maybe they just they talk about stuff that I'm not that interested in. If they talk about stuff that I usually perks up and talk a lot about stuff that I interested in. So yeah, hon- honestly, I don't mind that. 'Cause, like I said, I love being a listener. There's not much to talk about. It's just a chill, just hanging around with your friend. Also, I probably not going to cut or edit this video, so I'll just put a raw footage of this recording. But yeah, this is a quality um, journal. I don't know if I'm gonna do it daily or if I just feel a strong emotion or if I feeling down. And I said that I'm not I'm trying to not put any personal details. But if someone guess about me, I also not gonna confirm or deny it. But also I don't mind if someone somehow knows about it. But like I said, I'm not gonna confirm or deny it. I mean, what are the chances someone's gonna recognize my voice, especially when the video was uploaded from a new account. I specifically create a new account just to upload this recording. So new account, new channel, low quality video. No one's gonna know about it. But yeah, where am I? Oh yeah. Oh, also, I'm probably gonna talk about myself, my past, how I grew up from time to time. But I'm not gonna, have a specific schedule or structure. Like I said, this is not a content. I'm not creating a content. I just creating, I just creating a place where I can pour out all my thought and my feelings of the day or the month or at least at the time. But yeah, after that, mm, wait, where am I going? Ah, we also after from that friend's home, we go to the other friend's home. Just hang around again, eating some food. So my friend, the one that uh the host, the one that hosted us at his home. So he bought some food, right? So we eat, chatting, talking about stuff, and probably just joking around. And me being myself, I could just only, just laugh and then smirk at the joke or just as a response. So I don't look like I don't give a flat face look, an emotionless face. I don't know. I don't remember when I start doing that. And by that I mean responding with responding to people statement or people joke. We just laugh and smile, give a little smile, just like nodding and agreeing with them. Not really giving any input. But same as before, I probably talk from time to time, speak my mind, but you know, it's not that much. But yeah, and then come the times is around evening, around 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is evening, right? Yeah, I think so. And we go to my home. No, we actually want to hang out, continue our, I don't know what's called. We actually want to hang out at some coffee shop, but the place start open at around 7 p.m. Wait, no, probably shouldn't say that. Anyway, I'm not gonna cut that part. The place open at night, so we come to my place, just you know, waiting for the place to open, and same thing, talking, joking around, and I think there's so much that we talk about and more interesting, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's because it's my home and I feel more comfortable, so I'm being more accept. Mm, I'm being more easily accept listening to a topic. So yeah, actually there's actually there's actually not that much happening. I mean, there's not much happening at the early part that made me decided to create this recording. It was, I don't know, man. I'm trying to be very open in this recording, but even though there is not that much, there is very little chance that I'll be found out. I think I just cannot be honest with myself. No. Sorry. Okay, so it was around 8 a.m. We go to the coffee shop and we order our drink. I don't know, I'm trying to tell as many details that I could, but maybe I'm just being paranoid that I think every words or every mention of things that I see during my daily experience could be used to track me. But anyway, and I'm feeling down. It's actually something that my friend said or talk about. It's not it's not saying she she doesn't say it to me. She doesn't say it about me or towards me. It's not an insult, it's not, it just uh she just talk about stuff, and that stuff made me introspecting myself, you know, and just reflecting and look at myself. You know, you know how some people feeling down and got depression, right? Sometimes it causes by a thing, it causes by a problem they had in their life. It usually causes by problem in their life that to other people it can be solved, but to them it feels too much, or maybe it was an accumulation of multiple small problems that made them feeling overwhelmed. But I don't know, man. I think I'm just a weak person with a weak mentality. You know, I'm feeling down right now. I don't know. I don't think I was in depression, and I think I used to be feeling. I used to feel depressed, but it's not. It's just something that I feel. I never got it diagnosed, but during that time I visit a psychologist, right? Therapy, a therapy. But I don't know, you know, uh, about depression, about depressed people. Like I said, they had problems, right? As for me, I don't know. I don't have like real problems. Some people they they might it might be caused by maybe they lose their job, or maybe this their loved one is dying. Maybe it's a breakup with their lover. Maybe something horrible horrible happens to them, like maybe a fire burning their house and their belongings. Maybe it was their final exam, final project, maybe it has something to do with college, it has something to do with work, with life, with family, with friends. Yes, for me, I don't know, man. It's maybe I'm weak, maybe I'm being ungrateful, but you know, I for one is a I see myself as quite a logical person. So my logical thinking is quite strong. Okay, maybe claiming to be logical is too much, but realistic. I'm just a realistic person, okay? But that's the thing that kind of made it make me feel worse, because realistically or logically speaking, I shouldn't feel this way. You know, maybe if people feel depressed because they don't have material wealth, they don't have money, they have difficulty providing getting food or providing food. As for me, I am not a rich person. Well, I said me, but actually my family is not a rich one, at least for standard at where I live. It's not rich, but I'm also not living in poverty. I would say it's average, a middle class, you know. So I don't have any trouble getting food. Heck, I can even choose what to eat for today, right? If I want chicken, if I want meat, I can eat almost any average food, right? I could eat fast food, I could eat regular food, I could cook, I could eat noodles, just usual stuff. Anything I want. I can easily bought some snacks at the local convenience store, some drinks, you know. I never had any problem with food. I also don't have any trouble with clothing, shirt, pants, and all of this stuff. I have a well clothes, you know. It's a good clothes, okay, for everyday use. It's not some luxury, cause I don't care about luxury, and I don't think I have the money for luxury. And oh, the last thing is I have roof over my head. I live comfortably. I have a quiet big bed, and my room has an air conditioner, so hot weather is not really a problem. I had a a PC, which I think it's already more than, I don't know. I don't really know about people around me. But yeah, but material wealth, I think I live well enough. Families, well, it's just your regular families. I didn't see any problem with my families. My little brother, you know, acting like just your regular little brother. Sometimes we fight, sometimes we don't. My mom, well, she's not a restrict parent, and I don't know. She allows me to do whatever I want as long I don't involve myself in something illegal, right? Or something that morally wrong. I'm not, and I'm also not uh, a bad kid. I don't indulge myself in any activity that people usually correlate to bad kid, or you know a rascal or something like that. But I don't know, there's something deep down that made me feeling sad, and it always hinders me from doing or trying to do something or trying to start something. But yeah, I think it's almost hitting 30 minutes this recording, so I may stop it here, and I will delete this file from my desktop. So the only archive will be in this channel. But yeah. Oh, there is also one thing that I need to tell. I know this one should be at the start of the video, at the start of the recording, but I have a tendency to filter what I'm talking about. Even if I said to myself that I promise that I will be honest and open talking about myself or stuff, even though I said that, even though I made my mind even though I intend to do so, there's every time I try to talk about something, around there's like some milliseconds in my brain before it reaches my mouth. There is like some kind of filter that doesn't let me to say either what's truly I want to say, or I remove some some point. So the sentence that comes out of my mouth when I'm talking, it's sometimes an incomplete information or an altered information. You know, it's rarely I talk about. It's rarely I give a full, honest sentence or answer. And even if I give an honest answer, I usually word it, word it, worded it, did. I usually word it in a specific way that satisfy my filter. So, just take whatever I say with a grain of salt. I don't know, man. I'm trying my best. So, yeah. I haven't even talked about what I'm trying to say about my feeling of today. But one thing that I can say is that feeling down, feeling depressed, but with a mix that with hope. I don't know. It's not hope. It was hope is a positive thing, right? Hope is like when you are under and then you look up, there is like a light, a ray of light. That there is hope, right? You're waiting for a better future. That's hope. It's like the things that I experienced today made me feel down. And then I look at, I might be able to do that, but I don't have the, I don't know, it's not the courage. It's not the, I don't know, starting to change my life is even starting, trying to start even, just start is difficult. But yeah, the main focus of my today's experience is around what my friends say, you know, about aspiration, about vision, about future, about what what you, what I'm, or what we. I think you see, you just ask a question to us, and by us is a couple of my other friends, the stuff about something about your future, and then probably talk it at the other videos. I'm probably not doing any schedule upload. If I feel like if I feel like to record a video, it might be heck. I even record again like after a couple of hours. But yeah, and there's still so much that I hide. I I hide so much from people around me. And man, if they find this, I'm gonna be dead. I will hang myself. I don't know, man. I'm not being suicidal, you know. the thought is just crossed my mind, but it's just like any other person, right? Yes, not to the point of suicidal, the point of you stand at the edge of a bridge trying to jump into a river, or I don't know, just feeling. I don't know, man. If I keep talking, this recording will keeps getting longer. Oh, before that, I'll put a link to an Instagram post. So I might do this for every recording that I upload. So in my Instagram, I don't use Instagram as something personal. I just use it to look at content, right? So in my Instagram bookmarks, I have a category that I name it Feels. Feels. So it consists of any post that resonate. I don't know. I don't think resonate, but something that trigger my feeling, something that made me feel, I don't know, either it's like a nostalgic, even though I never experienced it, or maybe sad, or maybe realization, or maybe longing for something. So yeah, I have like, let's see, 18. Wait, hold on. 3, 4, 36. There's like 40 posts that I already bookmarked. So yeah, for today I will post this link. Oh, I need to tell you that I'm not affiliate with any of this link or any of this account. I just found this specific post for this specific post that I bookmark. I found it interesting and it triggers something. It triggers my feeling. Okay, I don't know anything about the account, so if somehow they are problematic, I don't have anything to do with it, and I don't condone any of it. I just see this one specific post, and there might be multiple accounts that I have in this bookmarks, but that's because they post similar contents. They resonate with me. Okay. Okay. So for today, it's this anime girl in a swing on a swing at night, and there's like a light shining down. I'll just post the link. Okay, you can just saw it. It did something to my feeling. Okay, all right, that's all. mm, why would I even think about a closing statement? All right, that's all. I hope no one found this. I hope only some stranger on the internet found this.